for match 300. This is match 300, I repeat. It's going to be played on the Red Alliance by Team India, Mozambique, and none other than our hosts, Team Panama. On the other side, for the Blue Alliance, we've got the Laos People's Democratic Republic, Team Hope, and Team Burundi.
I was going to say, if you have tissues at home, please make sure that you're prepared, because when we heard from Team Hope, they wrote to us and said, quote, "Hope is born from the womb of suffering." I cannot think of a more beautiful testament to the adversity that this team has overcome. That phrase truly encapsulates the journey of Team Hope and other refugee students that they represent.
We're down to 1 minute and 45 seconds here at the match. We were just seeing one of the teams focusing on pushing some of those barriers outside to the mitigators. As we've seen before, as the accelerators are activated, we're seeing an increased amount of traffic. So with so many resources down on the field, it might get a little crowded for robots, and teams are starting to focus on getting those large silver beach balls outside from the mitigator, not only for the points, but also for making room for other action on the field.
You're right. It's crowded here, but in terms of making room, the first global challenge is all about inclusivity and access and openness. It has this air of absolute acceptance and unconditional inclusivity. Again, I continue to focus on those two words, but you see it evidenced here in the 190 teams competing, some of whom are here for the very first time and had no previous robotics or STEM experience.
We're currently seeing Team Burundi. I want to give them a shout out. 90% of Burundi's economy is based on agriculture. Talk about the importance of eco-equilibrium and diversity. Every single country has its own strength, and they're all as important to the global balance.
Now we're going to see the strength of these robots as they start to ascend those ropes that drop during this endgame process. Marlene, what are you looking at?
I'm looking at all 6 teams focusing once again on the center field, trying to secure that protection and get the high protection multiplier. One robot already climbing up. Remember, we have different levels of height that the robots can be able to climb. Team Laos People's Democratic Republic, we're currently seeing their robot up close. Look at that mechanism. I think we talked about how for them the mechanism was centered in the robot, and Manisha was telling how that...
Well, from that match is 75 to 71. Both of those alliances doing a phenomenal job and earning, it looks like, 23 biodiversity points, only a partial cooperation bonus, but every point matters, as we mentioned.
And look at that distribution factor. We've got an even distribution of biodiversity units on all 3 ecosystems. This is going to be very nice scores of 71 points and 75 points as a competition, and the qualification matches come to an end.
Now, we focused on the kids who are competing, but we would be remiss if we didn't focus on the adults helping them as well. So mentors, they don't just teach robotics, they rewrite futures.